want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide you with clean products and services, free of over 3,200 toxic chemicals found in over-the-counter products. We offer hair removal, hair restoration, body sculpting and weight loss, microneedling, microdermabrasion, and custom facials, as well as Botox and fillers. Come see us for a free consultation.
Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to The Cloud. This is Meridian High School Stadium, the venue of tonight's NPSL matchup. Your Virginia Dream hosting the District Elite in a late season clash. District Elite in their first season in the NPSL will take on the reigning Mid-Atlantic champions here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. We're so glad to have you with us here on the channel. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy this broadcast, and consider subscribing if you want to see more NPSL and other top broadcasts. But more on that in a minute. For now, it's all about the walkout, the anthem, and then starting lineups here in this NPSL Classic. I want to give a shout to our partner sponsors as well of Virginia Dream. All that in a moment. For now, we're so glad to have you with us. Let us know where you're watching from. Get your score predictions in. And, of course, friendly banter is welcome. Without further ado, here's the walkout and anthem.
Thank you everyone for joining us for tonight's 2025 NPSL Mid-Atlantic Conference game between District Elite FC and your Virginia Dream FC.
Do you want me to just run it? You cut out. Do you want me to just run the anthem for now or now? Okay.
And now the lineup for the visiting District Elite FC. Number 13, John Dowd. Number 14, Braden Kindred. Number 7, Christian Rafael. Number 1, Oliver Wang. Number 22, Colin Pendergrass. Number 12, Patrick Kakayura. Number 6, Emmerich Nicole. Number 11, Uriel Kofi. Number 9, Salif Lentu. Number 36, Jack Sullivan. Number 18, Jaden Asare. And now the lineup for your Virginia Dream FC. Number 13, Robert O'Neill. Number 17, Musa Konde. Number 22, Michael Ekankoye. Number 5, Dom Kosease. Number 29, Henry Waxman. Number 27, Tristan Kickbush. Number 21, Eric Kilosho. Number 12, Jacob Campbell. And number 14, Adam Adebayo. And now, please stand if you're able to remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The walkout is finished, the anthem is played, and we are ready for action here on a lovely midsummer night at Meridian High School Stadium. Virginia Dream looking to continue their form as the league leaders here in the Mid-Atlantic, and it will go through District Elite today. District Elite right now outside of what would be playoff contention. They're looking to right the ship and find their way back in their first NPSL Mid-Atlantic season towards a potential playoff spot. But first, we want to thank you for joining us in this 2025 NPSL Mid-Atlantic match. On behalf of Virginia Dream would like to recognize all our 2025 sponsors. Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa. Radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And, of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. If you or your business would like to support the Little Cities team by becoming a sponsor partner of Virginia Dream, please reach out to Paolo at virginiadreamfc.com or DM us on Instagram. Well, Virginia Dream tonight will wear their new black kits. They'll play right to left. Some familiar faces in this lineup, of course. Such a large player pool, such a talented player pool to call on. It doesn't really matter who's in the lineup. All that matters is getting the job done on any given day, on any given competition. And that has really been the MO of Virginia Dream. We saw them crowned season title winners in the UPSL, DMV South. We saw them crowned regular season title winners in the Super Soccer League. They will play Los Toros in the finals there. UPSL tomorrow night. We'll see Virginia Dream host the VA Revolution. But tonight it's all about NPSL, and we're so glad to have you with us. Excited to see District Elite and what they can provide here in their first season. Some familiar players who have come over from other sides. First, let's go through the starting 11 for Virginia Dream. It will be Tristan Kickbush, who gets the start in goal. In front of Kickbush will be a familiar back line of Abdullahi, Jake Campbell, Dom Kasahassia, and Robert O'Neill. In front of the back line, it'll be Roshan Patton, Lakulia, Musa Kande, Mike Akinkoya, Henry Waxman, Eric Kolosho, and Abdullahi for the visiting side. It's Oliver Vang in goal. In front of Vang, he'll have Braden Kindred, Christian Rufael, Colin Pendergast, Emmerich Nicole, Jack Sullivan, Jaden Asari, John Dowd, Patrick Kakeri, Salif Lantu, and Earliel Kofi in the starting 11. Just a reminder for those just joining us now, Dream will play right to left. We're in their black kits. District Elite will play left to right, and we are underway. Virginia Dream starting off on the ball. It's a clever bit of skill, perhaps a little too clever. And District Elite happy to repossess this one. It's sent back to Vang. He'll get his first touches in goal. Vang's ball sent forward. Ryan O'Neill easily underneath of it. Sends it forward. Voxman gets tied up. It's going to be a set piece in the middle of the pitch. Akinkoye wanted to play quick, thought better of it, now will switch the point of attack over to that far side. Here comes Lakulia, beautiful ball in, it squeaks through for Patton, and it's an early goal. The flag stays down. What a service, what a goal, and Virginia Dream firing on all cylinders right away. This one sent to the back post. Rashawn Patton smashed it across the face, and the goal scored with ease. What a strike. And District Elite on the back foot early on, just finding out what it is like to play against the defending champions. They'll have to find their response. Apologies We can get the replay there on that one. You can rewind it at your leisure if you want to see that again. I am trying to figure out who got the final tap in. I know it was a great ball in. Roshan Panton sent it across.
Virginia Dream FC. Goal by Nico Laculia.
It was
Assist by Roshan Panton.
It was Laculia who got the final touches. Assist, of course, will go to Roshan Panton. And now it's District Elite trying to play from the midfield. This one's sent into the corner. Is there a square ball? Kasahasa did well to stand up the player initially, but now Dream will look forward. Here is Conde sending it back to Akinkoye. This one's taken off the foot of Kolosho. Top of the 18. And the strike blocked into the waiting feet of Tristan Kickbush. There's Abdullawi. Back to Kasahasa. And now Kickbush. Excuse me, the wrong side given the score. Apologies. Ooh, that ball finding the waiting feet of Laculia off the deflection. Now shot taken. That was not far wide at all. Dream almost notching a second off of the lightning attack. A strong shot taken by Musakande, who wanted the glory and was not far away from taking it. And it's a Dream start for the home side. District Elite trying to find their footing here in the 4th minute. Oliver Vang will send this into the midfield. Campbell is first to it. Here's Laculia sending it back to Panton. Those two certainly no strangers connecting with one another, and now will be a throw on the near side. Sorry sends it in. Ball ricochets off of the back of Panton. There's a Sorry. District Elite blink first. Dream will have a throw on this near touch. It's Ryan O'Neill with the captain's armband today who will send it in. There's Panton looking to thread the needle. Doesn't find that pass. And the ball ricochets up into a Virginia Dream hand, and District Elite will have the kick. Quickly sent in towards Nicole. Nicole getting some touches in the midfield, but perhaps too many touches. Doesn't get it off his feet, and now it's back to Virginia Dream. Boxman over to O'Neill, and now Panton heavily involved. Panton releasing, and well defended to take this away from the would-be attacker, Musakande. Has been heavily involved here today. Now sent down the line. The intended target was Salif Laintu, but doesn't pan out that time, and Dream happily back on the ball. Akinkoye will send Panton. Now sent in. Second bite at the apple for the Dream. Looks like it's Kolosho back to Laculia. And well mopped up there. This one's sent into the box. Dream still on the front foot. Laculia is tackled, and now Jake Campbell able to stem the tide and stop any potential counterattack. Abdullawi has his moment on the far side, and The service comes to nothing. Still, District Elite trying to get this down to the turf and find their own way to build up. That was a good decision to head that one back to the safe hands of Oliver Vang, and here is the moment for District Elite to try to build from the back, or at least have a jump start in pushing this one down the field. It looks like Wang will take the latter option. And forced to play one towards this near touchline. Rufael runs out of real estate, and now Dream back on the ball. It's sent over to the far side. Now Campbell, the Loyola University alum, calm under pressure, able to start this attack. It's sent down the line. And Vang will collect, or rather deal with this one. It's not convincing from District Elite, not convincing enough. Here's Lakulia down the line for Musa Kande. Kande's ball deflected out. Oh, it's kept alive. This one's still in open play. Good ball movement. Kolosho will do his part. Now back to Akinkoye. It's been a lightning start here for the Dream. They have the one goal, but in general have really been persistent, stifling every time District Elite have the ball. There's just no time to take a breath and consider what options they may have, and that's just how Virginia Dream have drawn it up. We'll see if Dream can sustain this pressure, but it's kind of a mental game. The hope is, of course, get in the District Elite head, get a few goals, just completely win this game early, and it doesn't matter at that point. You don't have to sustain this pressure through the duration of 90. So far, everything going according to plan. Here's Panton sending it back to Dam Kasahasa. Abdullawi down the line. Beautiful return pass. The second effort, perhaps not quite the way Dream would draw that one up. Here's Panton finding the win. He wants to find Waxman. Waxman wins that foot race. Now sends it inside, just off the pace behind the run of Ryan O'Neill. That's a good tackle. Cole sends it out to the far side. It's a battle on the far touchline. That's a good slaloming run, but Dream have right the ship, and now it's Panton down the line for Lakulia. Lakulia has time to weigh his options, sends one top of the 18. Panton again, and it's another well-timed tackle. It's a good physical battle. It's a contentious moment. O'Neill finding the better of that one. Certainly Rufael will feel hard done. Here comes Campbell. Now Emmerich Nicole connecting with the midfield. This is Rufael. Beats one. Can't get the pass off in time, and Dream back on the ball. Here's O'Neill threading one up top. And Mike Akinkoye, he's a player who can connect these. Wang off his line makes the good decision to come off with the head. It's an offside decision, nullifying this one in any case, but that was a good decision from goalkeeper Oliver Vang to come outside his 18 and make the intervention. This one could have been trouble if he let it bounce and come into his 18, but now it's District Elite. Sending one back to Vang, who played his ball last NPSL season with DMV Elite. And some strong performances, and of course is a veteran of the NPSL now. Has applied and taken his talents here to the district, not far away. He certainly will be an active goalkeeper today. Here comes the Lakulia for the Dream. holding up play well and linking up with his favorite colleague, Sean Panton, who served the assist for Laculia's goal earlier. This one sent straight through the middle. That is a heroic, well-timed challenge from Dom Casahasa. The strike taken, and there's the response. A timely response from District Elite. The goal scored by number 9, Salif Lantou. And there you have it, District Elite on the board with the response. And we got a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. One apiece. Let's take a look at the replay here. Kick push got a touch to it, but it was not enough to quite keep this one out. And it is 1-1 for those just tuning in. Dream had the lion's share of possession and chances early on. But District Elite able to weather the storm and now have created a chance of their own. And not only that, they've scored. And now we've got a ball game. This is Rufael sending it in for Lantou. Lantou keeps it moving. Top of the 18. There's a man on the far side. Elite continuing to move this one on the ground, but there's Dom Casahasa making the timely challenge and finding the outlet for Musa Kande. Kande taken down by Emmerich Nicole. No foul called. Kande slow to get back on his feet, but Elite don't care. Onwards we play. Here's Panton on the near touchline. Lovely body control. And there's kick push, offering the outlet for Dream. Akinkoye will send one back, and we'll take some time to weigh how they want to get forward here in the 15th minute. The space is there on the near side, but that's not the pass that Dream had in mind. Here comes Rufael, still moving, and well-timed challenge from Campbell to take this one off Rufael. Panton sees something he likes down the pitch. It's sent in the direction of Laculia. And Laculia will settle for the consolation prize of the throw. Kinkoye over to Abdullawi. Now Kande. A good pressure there from Voxman. Laculia on the ball. And we'll make the decision. Here's Musa Kande looking for space. And it goes down, and there is a penalty kick. Referee pointing to the spot. That was a challenge that really didn't need to be made with Musa Kande traveling away from goal. Just required a little bit of patience. And whether you like the call or not, I think it's safe to say that was probably a challenge better left off the table. It's Oliver Vang who will have to step up to keep this one level. It's Laculia who will bear the responsibility for Virginia Dream. Let's take a look at the replay. Let us know your thoughts on the decision in the chat. In any case, it will stand. Here's the step over from Kande, and there's the late challenge. Laculia from the spot. He's denied by Oliver Vang. A heroic stop from Vang, and ball game still very much on here, ladies and gentlemen. What a stop. Oliver Vang playing out of his mind right now, and as predicted, he will have to be an important player for District Elite today. It's win, lose, or draw. We know that Virginia Dream can create offense. This one's sent to the top of the 18. It's an acrobatic kick. Just off target. Let's come back and take a look at this save from Oliver Vang. Vang, who made that huge stop a moment ago, absolutely buzzing right now. We'll take the goal kick on behalf of District Elite. It's a line drive ball to the far side. Voxman gets on the first effort, and now the pressure is there. This is a bouncing ball back. Not the one that you'll want to see as a goalkeeper, but Vang did well enough. Here's Campbell. Now out to Rufael. Rufael has a man down the touchline. And Campbell's there to keep pace, and Campbell wins that battle, and it will be a foul coming out. Campbell did well to get body position, and now has the set piece coming out. This one sent back to Abdullawi. Now kick push. Under some pressure, kick push skips the first man and will look for Panton. Let's pop straight up. Ryan O'Neill on the scene, and now it's Panton. Dream have won this one back. Here's Campbell's ball. Rufael can't quite hang on, and the ricochet finds the Kulia. Well controlled there from Emmerich Nicole, and we've got a ball game on our hands. I know I've said that a few times, but I really mean it. District Elite have found their way into this game and really matching Virginia Dream right now. Attack for attack, pace for pace. It could be intimidating to come in here. Meridian High School, the Cloud, take on the defending champions in the winning ways of Virginia Dream, but District Elite have not blinked. They're a side that will not go quietly, and now will have a set piece for their troubles. Good release there from Vang. Here's Akinkoye, turns his man so well and will pick up the foul. That was a lightning turn from Akinkoye, leaving the defender in the dust, and will bear the responsibility of taking this set piece. Welcome to everyone in the chat. Make sure to share the link with anyone who may be interested. I think this is going to be a special match to watch. Don't want anyone missing out. For all of the new fans, welcome. Here's Roshan Panton stepping over, looking for a window. He takes the shot. He takes the goal. It's Roshan Panton icing out District Elite. And we'll celebrate here with the fans. That's Panton doing what he does best. A beautiful response from Virginia Dream, and it's 2-1 for the home side. Take a look at the replay. That's a special goal from the home side. I held true what I said a moment ago. District Elite have really impressed me with their response and how they have come out after Dream scored that first goal. We'll see how they respond to the second, but class is class, and Dream, you knew they were going to find their chances. Roshan Panton, he is a proven goal scorer, proven play creator, and we saw it on full display there. This one sent back to kick push. Kick push under duress has Campbell. Campbell calm under pressure as well. We'll look down the line. And here come the Dream. It's Colosho back to Roshan Panton.
Goal, Virginia Dream FC. 2-1, Rashawn Penton.
Great steal. Here comes Rufael rounding his man. Will settle things up. That's a wise decision from Rufael. So many players, you beat one man, you want to keep going, but Rufael, he was able to see the field and brought it back to retain possession for his side. Now, Elite have bodies forward. And we'll continue to build. Sorry, sends it back. And now over to the far side from Pendergast, former Alexandria Red. Plays his ball at George Washington University. Ball ricochets about. There is Colosho. Linking up with Akinkoye and down the line. Emmerich Nicole first to it. Welcome to the chat, Esther and Dennis. Always good to see familiar faces. And it's a pleasure to call the game and enjoy this one with the both of you and everyone else who may be tuned in. This is a good ball to the far side of the 18. Conde sends it in. The follow-up bowled in. Great initial save from Vang, but helpless to prevent Waxman from scoring the follow-up. And there it is. 3-1 Virginia Dream. A lightning fast response to District Elite's goal. Let's take a look at the replay. It was a strong initial save from Oliver Vang, but the replay went right into the direction of Henry Waxman, and he would not be denied from point-blank range. 3-1 is your score here in this NPSL Mid-Atlantic matchup. Dream back to doing what Dream does. And we drift on into the 25th minute.
Goal, Virginia Dream FC. Goal scorer, Henry Waxman.
Just about 20 minutes left to go in this first half. But right now it's Dream who are continuing to mount the pressure. Sent out to the far side. Here's the service sent to the back side, and Panton will keep it alive. It's a well-timed challenge there from Asari. And it's going to be a goal kick. Or not. Looks like we're doing our water break, so maybe corner kick to follow. In any case, what a match. What a start. What a performance we've seen. Credit to Musa Kande for sending in the shot that resulted in the ricochet goal scored by Henry Waxman there to make it 3-1. If you're just joining us, it was Virginia Dream who went off the mark first with an early goal. District Elite, they found their way back into the match with the goal response scored by Salif Lantou, and now a pair of Virginia Dream goals have taken this one to 3-1. With just under 20 minutes remaining in the first half. We're so glad to have you with us. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Voice your support for your team. Let us know which players to watch out for, and friendly banter, as always, is welcome. No hate speech of any type will be tolerated. If we see it, you will be blocked and reported, but friendly banter, more than welcome.
Break at the discretion of the referee. Don't forget to check out at the mezzanine level.
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. But welcome to all the new fans, District Elite fans, and anyone just passing through. We're really happy to have you, and we hope you'll stick around and tune in for more matches here live on DMV Sports Media.
Everything is innovative to make your experience on the turf
We'll see you in just a moment.
superior.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, the short water break has reached its conclusion. It looks like it is a corner kick. Set piece specialist Mike Akinkoye will send in the in-swinger. The 28th minute, it's a beautiful delivery. Oliver Vang gets a hand to it and sends this one into a safe area. And District Elite will look to find their way forward. That's a good challenge from Abdullawi. Emmerich Nicole takes what appears to be the set piece on the far side. And now it's back over to Rufael. Rufael leaving his defender in the dust with that lovely move, and now it's sent into the box. But Dom Casahasa was quick to the spot. He used his body to make the challenge. That's classic defending to shield the player off the ball, and Kristen Kickbush was there to get to this one. Great communication between center back and goalkeeper, and now Dream will rely on Kickbush again. Kickbush has an outlet pass to Lakulia. One sent back inside. And District Elite will explore the width here. A challenge from Pendergast to damage control and stop the would-be counterattack. Dream will have a throw over on the far touchline. It's quickly sent in. Abdullawi back to Casahasa. Now Akinkoye linking up with Colosio. And Dream, I think, will come back to switch it now. Not a lot of space over on that far side. Here's Panton again. Looking for a seam. To District Elite's credit, right now, not a lot there to be taken in terms of seams and spaces in that midfield. Rufael will take over on behalf of District Elite. There's Patrick Akira. Looking to start an attack for District Elite. There was an overlapping run on. Instead, it's sent across to Rufael, who will keep this alive. But O'Neill was patient and made the tackle. Now it's a throw for District Elite. It's back to Patrick Akira. Now Pendergast. I think I had my numbers mixed up earlier. Number 13 is John Dowd for District Elite, not Pendergast. In any case, here's Dream. Looking upfield, Lakulia does enough, fending off two would-be challenges. Panton, lovely little run, tried to hold on as long as he could, but was unable to find Voxman. It's a well-contested ball. Every single challenge it was life or death for these teams, and you can tell District Elite, despite the scoreline, still very much in it. It's just the 2 goals. And now will be a set piece for Virginia Dream here in the central area. It's back to Colosio, now Campbell. Has really been a strong performer and an already strong back line. Virginia Dream, we know about the goals, but they have a really strong performance history, a really strong culture of defending. Defenders such as Harry Hawkins, Roger Rojas, Heskey. The list goes on and on. Jimmy Filerman, Kasahasa, and more. This one's sent to the top of the 18. A really tricky ball put up and over. And Panton that close to a second and a fourth for Virginia Dream, but it's put well over. Goal kick to come for District Elite. There's another look at that replay. Pressure yields results. Here's the Kulia. Undone by this challenge. Going to be a set piece on the far side. Ooh, quickly sent in. The shot taken. And what a save from Oliver Vang. Dream catching almost all of us by surprise. And this cameraman almost missed out. Not the most flattering replay for us as a crew, but great save for Oliver Vang. And now will be a corner kick for the Dream. It's an in-swinger for Akinkoye. What can Dream find here with just about 10 minutes to go in the first half? It's sent to the backside. Elite have made the initial clearance and will have a set piece coming out. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Taylor Sr. Hey, Ike. Welcome as well. Matt Chittum says great feet and vision on Colossia number 21. And welcome, the one, the only Roger Rojas Goodbold. Almost, as I mentioned him, he appears to the chat. One of the storied defenders and leaders within this Virginia Dream side. Congratulations, Roger, on your marriage this year. Hope all is well, and hope to see you on the field at some point, if that is what your plan is. I know life can get busy. Oh, here's a good counterattack. What a save from Kickbush. And District Elite almost finding a response. Kickbush did well to close down the angle and made the point-blank save. Oh, here's more trouble. And how has that not gone in? Another moment, another 1v1. This one put up and over, and Virginia Dream thanking their lucky stars to keep the score at 3-1. This was a chance for Braden Kindred, and wanted to get to the ball ahead of Kickbush, so I understand it was very much rushed, but boy, wouldn't he love to have that one back again. I'd love to come back and take a look at the save made by Tristan Kickbush a moment ago. A huge stop to deny Salih Flintu a second. And now it will be a set piece. A corner kick for District Elite. This match continuing to heat up. Here in the 37th minute. There's the service into a good area, but Kickbush grabs it out of the air without too much trouble. And we'll look to quick start an attack. It looks like there is a set piece right around midfield. Roshan Panton pulled back. By Patrick Kakeria. And will draw the yellow card. Here is the distribution that started that counterattack and drew the yellow card and the set piece for Dream. And again, it's number 12 going in the book for District Elite, Patrick Kakeria. Well, we mentioned the back line. Kickbush also joining a long tradition of storied goalkeepers here at Virginia Dream. More on that in a minute. For now, it's a set piece right around midfield. Kikario will send it to the far side. Asari finds his man. That was a lovely little turn to get upfield. Is there a square ball? There is, but it falls right into the waiting arms of Kickbush. It was a great challenge to take enough of this one off, and Kickbush was right there. This one bounced up top. It's Henry Vaxman who read the pass well, all by himself. Vaxman off the bar. Vaxman so close to his second. It was really strong defending by Asari to get back into position. Oliver Vang did his part by standing tall and narrowing down the angle, but now Dream will have the consolation prize of a set piece just outside the 18. There's some pushing, some shoving. But the decision will stand. I'll take another look at this replay. Luculia cutting inside. Not a ton of contact, but there was a pullback. And as soon as Luculia felt the contact, felt the pull on the shoulder, it went with that contact. And now it's a set piece in a good area. Looks like it's Mike Akinkoye to take. A huge moment here. What can Akinkoye find? Well, it's up and over. Never really one that had Oliver Vang troubled. I think Akinkoye, by his lofty standards, that is a bit of a disappointment. So it's two set pieces the Dream really haven't made the most of from central areas. Obviously the penalty kick denied by Oliver Vang, and now Akinkoye's free kick put well up and over. So in spite of the 3-1 advantage, and in spite of how Dream have played, I think they have things they can be improving upon. This is a narrow escape for District Elite. It was almost a 1v1, almost a counterattack. O'Neal up in arms. Can't believe that this was called back. Very much felt this was a clean challenge. In any case, Oliver Vang will send one over the top, but Kickbush is there. And will collect ahead of Braden Kindred. Campbell will go back to Kickbush. Just about 4 minutes left to play in this first half. Dream have a comfortable position. I think it's a good moment to go into the half. Oh, here's the early take off of the post and into the goal. Golasso. Something from nothing. And we're back into a ball game. That was number 36, Jack Sullivan, with the clinical finish off the far post and into the back of the net. And it is 3-2 here. Dream still leading, but by a narrower margin. Here's another look at the replay. Dream kicking themselves. This is poor by their standards, but we have about 3 minutes and change plus whatever stoppage is given here in this first half. Let's see. We were just talking, I think Dream would have happily taken 3-1 into the half, but maybe now this will draw a little something extra out of them. Here's Vaxman holding up play and looking out wide. Abdullawi looking down the line. It runs out of real estate, and now District Elite will try their hand forward. All sent back. Abdullawi has Luculia. And the final pass a disappointment for Dream. Musa Kande coming back from an offside position.
Goal, District Elite FC.
Here's Oliver Vang to dump this one up the pitch. It's a booming ball into the corner, but Abdullawi is first to it. It's well flicked on now by Lakulia, and District Elite will resettle this one back to Vang. There's Campbell. Still no clear possession. It looks like District Elite have found their way down back to the turf. Rufael's ball is well picked off, and Rufael will give away the set piece right at midfield. Colosio is the player standing over the ball for Dream, and here we go. Oxman out to Abdullawi. And into the feet of Akinkoye. Here's the service to the backside. It's a nervy moment. No clear clearance made. Panton sends it back. And now Panton across, back post. And it will be a push. Going against Musa Kande. Kande realized he was second to it and left a little something on the challenge. Now it's Elite playing from the back. Sullivan getting more involved in the midfield. Great turn. That's a lovely receipt from Rufael. And Rufael trying to make something happen, but I think he would have been better off pulling this one back and waiting for support. In any case, it's a beautiful diagonal ball down the field. 1v1 for Musa Kande, who's taken down by the goalkeeper. And it will be a penalty kick. And there's the yellow card. So obviously there'll be plenty of those who disagree with this one. Oliver Vang came out, made the challenge, put a hand through Nico Lakulia, who was at full stride here. Take a look at the replay. We'll take another look at this. It's going to be given as a penalty kick. Kande took it around the goalkeeper, and Oliver Vang clearly made an attempt for the ball. But all he got was the foot of Musa Kande. Kande tried to keep his footing as best he could to finish it, but obviously tripped up. It's really not as controversial as some may make it out. Feel free to take a look at the replay. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. About as clear as you can see. And this is coming from a goalkeeper. He came out, made a challenge towards the ball. All he got was the ankles. The attacking player tried his best to keep his footing, couldn't keep his footing. And now we got a penalty kick. It's Lakulia to bear the responsibility for Virginia Dream. And this time Lakulia is much cooler from the spot and will convert. It's 4-2. Nico Lakulia having some words and stirring the pot a little bit. 4-2 is your score. Take a look at the replay. We'll play another look at the foul in a moment. For now, it's the kick. Well converted by Lakulia. That is a huge momentum boost for Virginia Dream right at the end of the half. Here's another look at the foul. It was a great ball sent forward, I believe, sent by Oxman. And yeah, the attacking player, of course, goes to ground after realizing he wouldn't get to the ball, but only stumbles off the attack because of the contact. And so is within his right to go down.
Goal, Virginia Dream FC. Nico Lakulia on a PK.
Here's District Elite trying to get back. They've been finding responses step for step. For their credit, they've had some really good composure, really good character every time they've gone down by a couple. They found their way back in, but with time dwindling, is there time enough for a goal for District Elite? Oh, that is a lovely turn from Panton out of the air. Rashawn Panton looking for a window, will serve it. And it ricochets over to Asari. Well, this one goes just wide, and a goal kick to come. This one sent forward. There's a heavy clearance. Abdullawi is ready for halftime, and we'll send one up and out. There's Casahasa over to Campbell. Got to imagine we're coming to the end of the half any moment now. Axman will flick this one on. And it is going to be an offside going against O'Neill. Welcome, welcome. Terrell Williamson into the chat. Good to see you. Good call, Matt Chittum. Yeah, that's definitely Doug. So it's not about the foul being dangerous or poor-spirited or anything. It's just a simple denial of goal-scoring opportunity. I think in years past that could even be a conversation for red back in the day, but now referees, there's no double jeopardy on those unless it's an extreme circumstance. I know that's not the correct verbiage as far as referee handbook is concerned, extreme circumstance, but that's basically what it amounts to. In any case, Virginia Dream will go into the half leading by a score of 4-2. Don't count out District Elite. They've shown themselves to be of high character, and they've come back from a couple of deep deficits. We'll see what they have to offer here in the second half. But on behalf of Virginia Dream, I want to thank all of you for tuning in here on YouTube, on DMV Sports Media Live. And on behalf of our sponsors, I want to thank Roadside, our 2025 sleeve sponsor. We create, develop, and build properties that inspire. 11 Football, our 2025 pre-match sleeve sponsor for the football fanatic. Skin Lab Med Spa, radiant skin is a journey. Let us be a part of yours with clean science and transformative treatments that will leave you feeling confident in your skin. Body Dynamics Inc., the official physical therapy facility of Virginia Dream FC. Your health, your plan, your journey. The Urban Halo Salon. Anyone can change for the better with an amazing cut, color, and style. Let us help you reach your potential. And, of course, Bodie, the official golden retriever of Virginia Dream FC. If you or your business would like to support the Little Cities team by becoming a sponsor partner of Virginia Dream, please reach out to Paulo at virginiadreamfc.com or DM us on Instagram. And now a word from our sponsors, Roadside and Skin Lab Med Spa. Just a reminder, these sponsors are the ones who make these broadcasts possible so you can watch from home. Feel free to look into these businesses and support them as they have supported Virginia Dream and DMV Sports Media throughout the season. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you back for the second half.
We want to help you achieve the best version of yourself. At Skin Lab Med Spa, we pride ourselves in being able to provide you with clean products and services, free of over 3,200 toxic chemicals found in over-the-counter products. We offer hair removal, hair restoration, body sculpting and weight loss, microneedling, microdermabrasion, and custom facials, as well as Botox and fillers. Come see us for a free consultation.
Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here in this NPSL Mid-Atlantic matchup between Virginia Dream and District Elite. It was Virginia Dream who found footing first with an early goal. District Elite clawed their way back with a response. Dream went up to 3-1 and then fell back to 3-2, but finally Dream pulled ahead with a crucial last-minute goal, a penalty kick converted by Laculia. Both sides have had their punches, but there are 45 minutes left to play. Let's see who comes away with the second half. Certainly 3 points that both sides would very much like to win. Dream currently sitting atop the table. They'd love to retain the top seed, not only for NPSL Mid-Atlantic playoff seeding and hosting, but also as this national competition goes, regular season record becomes a huge deal, becomes a huge tiebreaker in terms of hosting. Can be the difference between going up to New York on a midweek and hosting a match here in their own backyard. Something that Dream know all too well. I say that to say every goal counts and every game counts, even if Dream have already secured their playoff positioning. District Elite right now outside of the would-be playoff polling, so they very much are a team hungry for points, every point they can pick up. If you're just joining us, District Elite will play right to left wearing their white kits, black bottoms. Virginia Dream wearing all black with gold trim will play left to right. And here we go, ball sent over by Patrick Karaki. Oliver Vang, who's come up big several times throughout this first half and even added a penalty kick stop to keep Dream from pulling away with the match. Imagine he will continue to be called on for District Elite. Speaking of a player who's been called on, here's Roshan Patton, who's been hugely involved in creation and scoring for the Dream. He'll send one across for Musa Kande. Kande with a good strike off the left foot. The follow-up, it goes wide. What a save from Vang. Again, coming up big down to his right to deny Musa Kande from close range, and the follow-up will be a corner kick. Here is a replay. Musa Kande doing so well to find the window. Sent a screaming shot in low, but Oliver Vang, alert to the danger, makes a strong save to his side. There's the service. Ricochets up and out. John Dowd will send it away, and Dream will have a throw over on the far side. One sent down the line. Here's Jeff Aguilar, who came in the second half. Aguilar missteps, and certainly not a foul. Aguilar just slipped there, and what a chance. Aguilar's first touch on the ball. It's a tough way to go, but we know we'll see more of him. An electric player who can really help Dream continuing the pace of the attack and pressure. But that is not his finest moment. This one sent through the midfield. Good turn from Akinkoye, who will send one through the middle. It's well cut out and quickly sent forward. Dream will reset by way of Kickbush. And Nicole was involved there, but the second ball falls kindly for the Dream. It's Musa Kande looking to round Dowd. Dowd does really well to come back and win the ball, and now has help from Asari. And here we go. Uriel Kofi starting things up. Sends one over to Sullivan. Well, Sullivan will send it back. Good ball through the middle. This is great ball movement. Sullivan takes it to the outside. It's a race. The foot race is won by Dom Casahasa, and now Dream send it forward. Shouts for handball. Onwards we play. Ariel Kofi again getting the ball off his feet. And now settled back to Sorry. Well, you imagine there's been an emphasis on quick ball movement from the coaching staff to this District Elite side, and certainly that's on full display. District Elite realizing that just sort of quick is not quick enough to move around this Virginia Dream side. You can't hope to get lucky. That is a great ball through the middle, perfectly positioned, but the first touch had to be better there. Kasahasa got back. Now Campbell fouled. Did well to get his body to the spot and picked up the foul. But Braden Kindred, he could have done so much more with this effort. Played right through the middle. Not an easy chance by any stretch, but the first touch has to be one that takes the defender out of the play and allows you to quickly go to goal. Here is Abdullawi. Sending one to Aguilar. Abdullawi down the line. The needle is threaded. Here comes Laculia. He's got one to beat. We'll send it across the box. Panton. And how has that not gone in? Roshan Panton seemed to do everything right. He got on the end of this one, took the defender out of the play, froze this back line, but sent it harmlessly wide. Past goalkeeper, past defender, and past the outside bar. Here's a look at the replay. Panton that much closer to another goal, but it wasn't to be, and the scoreline remains 4-2. This one's sent through the middle. Nicole will look over the top. It's another good ball. The Sullivan is the intended target this time, but Dom Kasahasa covers a lot of ground. Sullivan getting tangled up with Kasahasa. This one's still alive, and it is given as a foul for District Elite. You felt something had to give eventually. There was a series of escalating challenges back and forth between the two players, but eventually Sullivan comes out on top, and it will be a set piece for District Elite. Here's a quick look at the replay before we show you the delivery. Sullivan did well to get his body in front of the ball, forcing Kasahasa to push him over. Now sent to the back side. Kick push off his line. Excellent goalkeeping. And there is going to be a foul on Elite. Let's take a look back. All we saw was kick push, move across, get to the ball, and then disappear in the mess of bodies. Let's take another look at this one. I think this is harsh from this angle, but we don't really have the angle that our officiating crew has down there. But it did seem like a fair challenge for the District Elite player to make. Kick push, to his credit, went up well and got to the ball, but for me, that's no foul. No one's ever accused me of being an official, though. That's why I'm up here and they're down there. It's going to be a set piece around the middle of the pitch. Virginia Dream will send it back. And it looks like this is going to go the way of District Elite. Virginia Dream pleading their case, but to no avail. And Pendergast will stand over this one. There's something to be addressed over on the far side. We'll see if we have one of our first sideline bookings of the day. And there it is. The yellow card comes out for a member of the District Elite's coaching staff. And there is a second. There's two different yellow card cautions. Hard to say what that is all about, but it doesn't matter. We're back, ready to play. District Elite will have a service around midfield sent forward. Abdullawi is first to it, and now Musa Kande will try for the home run ball. There's Asari. Back to Kakaira. Kakaira skips one player and instead finds a Virginia Dream recipient. Sullivan making his own fortune. We'll send it back inside. Kofi helping out. And Nicole with an electric run, but no end result. It trickles innocuously out over the near touchline. This one sent down the line. Conde will have a throw for his side. Good ball down the line, but Asari stretched out that long foot and got contact to prevent this one reaching Musa Kande. Now Dream will march up the field. Well flicked on by Kande. It's Lakulia in a battle with Kakaira. Kakira comes out on top and wins the goal kick for his side. And it will be a kick coming out for Oliver Vang and company. Welcome back into the second half for all those joining us here live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. We're so glad to have you with us. If you've not done so already, consider just hitting the like button real quick to help others find us in the algorithm and give these players and teams the exposure they very much deserve. And if you haven't done so, consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free, and all you got to do is hit the subscribe button, and you'll be able to follow up with all of our coverage of the NPSL, UPSL, and other semi-professional and amateur leagues across the area. District Elite avoiding what would have been a calamitous moment at the back, but they don't get far. Here's Aguilar for Lakulia, rounds the goalkeeper and must score. Nico Lakulia on a brace. The celebration in the corner. And Virginia Dream pulling ahead at the moment. It's 5-2. District Elite, the architect of their own demise here. They got off a little bit easy on the first one, but right after surviving that kind of nervy moment at the back, they turned over another one, and that's just something you can't do at this level. Turning over possession, playing out of the back against a team like Virginia Dream, they will punish you. And so it stands 5-2 for the Dream. Here's a look at that replay. Lakulia making it look easy, rounding the goalkeeper with one touch, keeping it within his control, and obviously would not be denied from that range. Looks like we might see a switch here for District Elite. There is Tayshawn Johnson, a well-known entity from the area. Welcome, Tayshawn. Good to see you.
Goal, Virginia Dream FC. Nico Lakulia.
And there he is. Looking to make an impact from this wing. It will replace number 14, Braden Kindred, who will step off after the Lakulia goal, and we are back underway. Yes, Aguilar with the assist. Yep. Yeah, Jeff Aguilar got lost in the scramble, but Aguilar deserves a lot of credit for that well-won ball and then assist.
By Jeff Aguilar.
Here's Conde dribbling for joy, sends it across, begs for a finish. Oliver Vang off the line, and the follow-up scored with perfection.
Virginia Dream FC.
It's Roshan Panton picking up the pieces with the signature celebration to boot. But Aguilar certainly deserves a lot of credit for this. And 6-2, this one in danger of becoming a rout. Here is a look at the replay. Musa Kande, lovely skill, sitting down defenders, getting to the end line, plays it across. And the header pulled off the line by Oliver Vang, who has really played well today despite the scoreline. but was helpless on the second. So that was Laculia, not Aguilar, who made the initial header, pulling the huge stop from Oliver Vang. The second ball bowled over the line by Roshan Patton, who is a deserving party, scoring his second. And it's 6-2 here. Dream turning the lights out in all likelihood, but never say never in the world of sports. Here we go. Patrick Kikaria sends one through the middle. And here's Johnson with his first involvement here. Tayshawn Johnson looks to get to the end line and doesn't find any window. We'll have the consolation prize of a corner kick on the near side. There's an in-swinger coming here for Elite. And sent to the back side. Still alive. And Dream have cleared their lines. It's Patrick Kikaira. Calm, cool, and collected. Now Nickel. District Elite still on the ball. But we'll have to restart this attack. And now it's sent back to the feet of Tayshawn Johnson. Watch out for Johnson's change of pace as he looks to get to the end line. Abdullawi takes that option away, and this attack stalls out. Here comes Laculia. Dowd will look outside to Rufael instead. It's won by the Dream. O'Neal finding Roshan Patton. Patton has his pocket picked, and now Dream in danger of being exposed on the counterattack, but Patton does well to track back and damage control. It's a contentious moment that I just missed. Looks like we will see a switch here for District Elite. On comes Jermaine Davids. Hello, these guys. Welcome, Jermaine. Good to see you. Great player. And a young player, too, making his way through the ranks. Meanwhile, for Dream, it was Oliver Snowden who came on a little earlier in this half, and now Manzi Shalita will step on. Snowden with the challenge. This one sent in. Patrick Akira will look down the field. There's Shalita sending it back in for the Dream player. This is a slaloming run. Now Patton to the end line. Can he get it across? It's another huge save from Oliver Vang. From point blank range, made himself huge and put himself into damage control move. It was Diaz who started that attack, Anthony Diaz, who has come on for Virginia Dream. Well, Edwards finds his way out of trouble. There's Nicole rounding one man, but running right into another. There's Shalita Chance closed down. Shalita took that big touch forward, and now Dream will have to get back goal side. Well-timed challenge from Ryan O'Neill. Ball still up for grabs. Rufael has his pocket picked, but has help now, and there is going to be a set piece for District Elite. It was Uriel Kofi. Now Johnson down the line. Does well to continue the pressure. Dream, to their credit, evading that pressure. Now it's a chance for District Elite. Sent inside for Kofi. Now Salif Lloyd 2. Looking for his man at the top of the 18. Just finds a black shirt. It's back at the feet of Elite. Davids will go down the line. Patient build up for Elite, who want to find just one goal at a time. You don't think about it in terms of, can we come back, can we win this game? You just think one moment at a time. Let's tip the scales back in our favor. Let's start playing our ball and see what happens. One goal turns to two, 2 goals, and you never know, but that is not what they want. It's an early shot taken by Abdullawi. Abdullawi's shot blocked by Vang, who is absolutely furious at that turnover, and maybe rightly so. He's been called into action time and time again and again. Has to play it safe with the big diving save. Corner kick to follow for Virginia Dream. Welcome, son of Sankofa. Can't speak to who 24 is, but I don't see any 24 on the roster today. Not sure if he's hurt or not. Certainly both sides, I'm sure, missing players. More on that in a minute. Here's the chance. It's just wide. Laculia rose well for this one, but it just inches past the far post. Looks like that might have been Kasahasa. Ryan O'Neill will make his way off, as will Tristan Kickbush, making a goalkeeper switch. Kickbush, the job well done in goal today, and he will earn his rest. It looks like District Elite following suit. Oliver Vang will be preserved for brighter days ahead. And Gus Confalone will take his place in between the pipes. For Virginia Dream, it's Nate Lynch to bear that responsibility. This was Diaz out of the air. It is a dangerous play around midfield. Elite quickly on the ball. Oh, find Jermaine Davids. Now into the corner. It's an optimistic ball, and Tayshawn Johnson is fast, but I don't think he's that fast. And now will be a throw all the way in the corner. David's down the line. Has Lento. Clever feet from Lento. well won by Manzi Shalita. Ooh, Nick Beal, who's just come on, getting tangled up with Shalita. Now it's Kofi who goes down. Elite have found a way to keep on the ball. Back over to Jeremy Davids. Down the line for Johnson. And back. In terms of how did it get to 6-2, Son of Sanaka, if you wish, you can actually rewind back, check out all of the entire game and all the goals if you wish. If you don't have the patience for that, we will have our extended highlights published on DMV Sports Media for every match broadcast that we cover. So if you don't want to look now and you want to just watch an abridged version without scrolling through the game, then it's another reason to like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. So stay tuned when we have those published in a few days. And, of course, those will be released here on our YouTube under the videos. That's a lovely piece of skill by Jake Campbell. I have no idea how the whistle wasn't blown, but in any case, Dream will have to drop bodies back behind the ball. It was terrific skill. And now it's back to the feet of Tayshawn Johnson. Johnson, again, undone. Second bite at the apple for Johnson. Nobody there at the backside. And Campbell, cool under pressure, throwing this one, rather heading this one back to his goalkeeper, Nate Lynch. And here's Snowden. Doesn't see any immediate options. Has his pocket picked. Aguilar there for help. Oh, that is a lovely bit of skill. Bring out the Olays. Aguilar finding the nutmeg and finding Manzi Shalita. Now back to Diaz. And Dream moving this ball for sport. It's Panton. Second ball falls kindly for Aguilar. Manzi Shalita rounds one man, leaves him in the dust, sends one in. It's just wide. We'll take a look at the replay. A shame. Manzi Shalita seemed to do everything right. Took this one onto his left foot, left the defender in the dust, had time, had space, but couldn't tuck this one inside the far post. And it looks like teams are going to take a water break here for the final quadrant of this match, the second portion of the second half. In just a moment, I'm going to take my quick water break, and we'll be right back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll have the extended highlights for this and all of our broadcast coverage across all leagues edited in just a few days. We hope to see you. And also check out DMV Sports Media Instagram in order to find short-form content and all of our announcements for which broadcasts we'll be covering. We have the DMV Recap podcast every Monday night. Tune in tomorrow as we recap the NPSL in addition to all of our other competitions covered. Myself and Gio Monteroso will talk players, teams, and trends in the DMV amateur and semi-professional soccer scene. I'm going to take my quick break, get my water, and we'll be right back in about 30 seconds. As promised, 30 seconds are up, and we are back and ready to play here for the final portion of this NPSL Mid-Atlantic match. District Elite trailing by a score of 6-2. Virginia Dream have pulled ahead very much so in the second half, and now It's a well-timed header by Patrick Akira. Back to his goalkeeper, Gus Confalone, who has stepped on and replaced Oliver Vang, who, despite his best efforts and some incredible goalkeeping, was powerless to stop the 6 goals from Virginia Dream. Now it's District Elite. Ariel Kofi looking to make something happen. Nicole trying to damage control and puts in a well-timed challenge there, and that will slow down Dream enough. Marshawn Panton, what a match he's had. A couple of goals and some really crucial interventions on both sides of the ball. Assists as well. I think he, for me, is the player of the match for Virginia Dream, but certainly there's a few who could be considered candidates. Oh, that's a costly turnover, middle of the pitch. What can Dream do? Manzi Shalita a little bit slow on the release. This time does much better and sends it forward for Diaz. Shalita back in for Snowden. Now Panton building with Jake Campbell. And Dream knocking this ball about just for sport. Here in the 77th minute. Oh, there's a lot of space there for Aguilar, who turns upfield, has Manzi Shalita sent across. And it would be a fantastic goal, but there was an offside in the build-up, so we'll have a set piece for District Elite coming out. Sent back by Davids. Pendergast down the line. And we're back underway. It's a heavy touch. Just gets away of Ariel Kofi. And Nate Lynch will start off Dream from the back. There's Abdullawi, pursued by Sullivan. And that is a good touch forward. And it's just about kept alive. No, it looks like that ball has gone. Will be a throw on the far side for Virginia Dream. Welcome, Josie. Here to watch Nathan Lynch, who has stepped on to bear massive responsibility in between the Virginia Dream pipes. Welcome. And this is a great ball sent to the backside. Shalita's ball was a good one, but Diaz couldn't sort his feet out. And District Elite back on more solid ground. Still have to find their way forward. They have Tayshawn Johnson, who has been working better and better with Jermaine Davids. That's certainly going to be a foul. It's Snowden in the guilty party. And Salif Lentu still down. His teammates aren't going to wait for him. And this could be a problem for District Elite. I don't think they have anyone else left on the bench. Salif Lentu will continue despite his pain, and now we'll come back to that set piece for District Elite. Patrick Kakiria will send it in. Kofi finding Jermaine Davids. And now into the corner. Johnson will take this. Sends it back. It's a lovely turn from Davids. Really strong from Davids to find Johnson. Those two, again, have really been linking up well. District Elite will try the other side of the pitch. Here's Emmerich Nicole. Tripped up from behind by Aguilar. And Aguilar will go in the book for that challenge. And we're on to, my clock says the final 10 minutes. We'll find out what the game clock says, but somewhere around 10 minutes and stoppage left to play. This one sent back over to Dowd. Dowd goes down. Menzi Shalita can't believe the decision, but we'll have to clock back in as Dream find themselves under pressure. It's down the line from Dowd. Flag stays down. Here's Tayshawn Johnson across the face. Pinballs around, and final effort is just a little heavy. An unlucky moment for Salif Laintou. The chance came to him so quickly, but you can see from his frustration he has such higher expectations. Now, let's take a look at this replay. It's a great ball across. Ricocheted off Dom Kasahasa and right into the waiting, or maybe not so waiting, feet of Salif Laintou. Oh, that's a bad ball out from Virginia Dream. And District Elite happy to take advantage. There's an overlapping run on Johnson. Instead, will hold on himself, sends it in, and it's blocked. Kasahasa sends it away himself. Sent back into the 18, still bouncing, and that's a good intervention from Dom Kasahasa. And Diaz will look forward, has Jeff Aguilar, Snowden, and Kikiria get their feet tangled up. And it will be a set piece for Virginia Dream. Here in the 83rd minute. With this result, Virginia Dream would go to 9 matches played and 25 points, far and away, head and shoulders above the rest. And I haven't done the math just yet, but I believe they're not far from securing the first place. If not, then at least very close to securing home seating as one of the top 2 seeds here in the Mid-Atlantic. But I think they have even higher aspirations. More on that in a moment. That's a great challenge from Jake Campbell to prevent any potential service, and now it will be a set piece for District Elite. As mentioned, Dream's goals don't just stop at hosting playoffs, don't just stop at making the playoffs. They want to secure the best record possible so they can host if they were to make it to the national stage. So every goal, every win, every point counts towards that goal. We saw they won the Mid-Atlantic Conference last season in the playoff against Annapolis Blues, but maybe left a little something in the tank on the regular season and had to travel all the way out to New Jersey and New York twice in a week. Really took it out of the team in the UPSL and NPSL Nationals. They've learned their lesson and will want to take care of business in every result. That is really well taken out of the air by Abdullawi. Abdullawi taking on players for choice. He did well with the first move, not as good with the ball forward, and Dowd able to win it back. There's Emmerich Nicole bouncing it off his colleague in the middle. This is Uriel Kofi. Back to Emmerich Nicole. And Kikura. And Kofi sends it out wide. Here's Dowd looking for Johnson. This is a really strong piece of play. Back over to Pendergast. No easy way through this Dream back line, but I respect the patience shown by District Elite right now. Just still trying to find something, but something turns to nothing. Here's Diaz for the Dream. We'll send it outside for Roshan Panton. Panton's ball a little too direct, and it goes right into District Elite's goalkeeper. District Elite currently sitting on the 5th spot. Would stay at 10 points, but their goal differential would fall, or rather will fall. They are at +4 right now. They would go back to 0, which still would keep them ahead of DMV Elite insofar as points and goal differential. Hold that thought. It's Manzi Shalita cutting back inside. Nick Beal is there. The shot blocked well, and now District Elite will try to get out. Here's Davids. Go back to Aurelio Kofi. District Elite have some options here on the near side. That is not going to be good enough. And here comes the counterattack. It's Abdullawi. Oh, lovely skill. Sends it across the 18. Beal's still in the mix. And it will be a foul coming out. As we spoke earlier, District Elite, we go to 8 matches, which is the same as District Elite. It would still be ahead by 2 goals on the goal differential, but that's not the team they're in competition for. They're trying to get to the Alexandria Reds, who have that 4th playoff spot. Currently sit on 16 points. Grove likewise on 16 points with only 8 matches played. Reds have played 9. So not looking good for District Elite to make playoffs here in their first season, but to their credit, it's not been all bad either. They're sitting around mid-table. Respectable performance in a very tough conference, a very tough league. And they'll no doubt learn from this experience and these experiences, like the one here tonight. Virginia Dream is a great metric, a great standard to sharpen your teeth against and measure yourself. And I think District Elite will come away the better for it. There's Tayshawn Johnson back on his feet. Good sportsmanship between Abdullawi and Johnson. Now sent down the line. Another good defensive intervention from Abdullawi, who's played every bit of the 88 minutes thus far. Merck Nicole down the line. Rafael sends it back in for Sullivan. Now Jermaine Davids. And Johnson looking to turn on the afterborders. Will send it in. Shot taken and well blocked by Dom Casahasa. Corner kick to follow. And Tayshawn Johnson's showing off just what he has in the tank with the change of direction, the change of pace, and almost with a goal. It's Jack Sullivan to send in this in-swinger in the final minutes of this game. It's to the backside. Lynch lost track of this one, and will be a corner kick. This time from the opposite side. Heavy breeze blowing now, which no doubt will affect these set pieces, will affect these balls in the air. And we'll see how District Elite elect to approach this one. It's Sullivan standing over the ball. Looks like there's some extracurriculars there on the line. Casahasa and two. Mixed up. In any case, here comes the delivery. Sent high and up and over everyone. Johnson will collect. Now sends in a ball on a rope. Beal gets the partial clearance, but oh, that's well read by Nick Beal. Almost spurs a quick counterattack. Instead, it's back at the feet of District Elite. As we move into the stoppage time here in this one. At least that's what I think. I see the clock here in the stadium. I think it's running a little late. Neither clock is the official one. We'll see how the officials down there decide to address the time. In any case, there would be stoppage time, so onwards we play. Bring to Cole, looking out wide for Rufael. There's Snowden. There's still a player down for the Dream. Oh, and it is Sean Panton. That's a huge loss for Virginia Dream. I hope for Panton's sake and for the sake of the sport for Dream that he's all right. I think would be a good time to step off. Dream certainly don't need his firepower. They've got the job done here into stoppage time. And that's all for Roshan Panton. His day is done. Maybe not. He's still on the pitch. Menzi Shalita across the midfield. And there he is. Panton's still going. Looks like he was making his way to the bench, but he's still got some more juice in him. Runs into Sullivan. District Elite far too late on the decision. They had lots of space here on the near side. Johnson hugging the near touchline, was patiently waiting for great challenge there from Jermaine Davids. It's flicked on. Aguilar couldn't quite sort his feet out, and now turned around really quickly, almost caused some issues. Johnson looking to get inside of Abdullawi, not going to happen. We'll go back. Now it's sent down the field. Casahasa mops up well. And here come the Dreams. Snowden back. This one sent to Sullivan. Sullivan goes down, and it's a set piece here in a late stage, just outside the 18. The guilty party is number 31, Kunandi Watara. I think I've been mislabeling, has come on late in this one to shore up this back line for Virginia Dream. I believe he replaced Campbell. Nope. Campbell's still on. I'm not sure who Kanandi Watero replaced. In any case, it looks like Sullivan and Tayshawn Johnson standing over this one in what would be something to pull some goal differential back. Oh, what a shot. Well saved by Lynch. Nate Lynch coming up big for the Dream to preserve this second half clean sheet for Virginia Dream. Here's another look at the instant replay. That will do it for this match. Virginia Dream secure the 3 points with the 6-2 victory at home. And they are still confidently and very, very emphatically at the top of the NPSL Mid-Atlantic. DMV Elite stay back in the 5th spot. Tomorrow night, tune in at 8 p.m. live on DMV Sports Media for the UPSL DMV South semifinal right here at Meridian High School Stadium. Virginia Dream host VA Revolution for a spot at the DMV South final and a path towards the National UPSL Cup. We're so happy to have this match broadcast live on the channel, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned for the extended highlights in a few days, and of course tune in on Monday for the DMV recap. I think I was saying tomorrow, but today is Saturday, not Sunday, so Monday night is our DMV recap, but tomorrow is the UPSL DMV South semifinal. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Noah Walker signing off. It has been an absolute pleasure, and we will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone.